topic water treatment is becoming like airports in this new age. It's becoming very, very crazy. The beautiful thing is I've been able to speak to some people, and I have this amazing lady that's going to come to talk to us about wastewater management, its importance, and how the whole thing goes. Okay, this lady is very sound, she's very intelligent, she's one of the smartest persons I know. I mean, she's a chemical engineer with PhD from the Imperial College London, so she's super good, and she's going to give us the whole gist about how this thing goes. And you might be wondering, why should I come to listen to a podcast on wastewater management? I mean, why should I be interested in water treatment? Why should I want to listen to this podcast or watch a video of this podcast? Now, let me give you a hint. You know, water, of course, is one of the most used resources we have. Every single day we use water for a lot of things, isn't it? And according to research by the United States Environmental Protection Agency, it is said that over 90% of all the water, all public water that we actually use, actually got it from the ground, perhaps using borehole. And of course, another research has shown that places with so many boreholes are prone to the risk of earthquakes. So all these boreholes we see around in different houses are making us prone to the risk of earthquakes. So people are beginning to look and say, are there ways in which we can manage this water we have on the surface instead of having to go to the ground to get them? Of course, so some people carefully observed, not really rocket science, but with careful observation, they're able to know that most of the water we use are actually wasted. You go to take your bath, the water you use just flows down the sink. You wash your plates, you go to the toilet, even the water you drink comes out as urine at some point. So a lot of this water are actually being wasted. And some of this water go to the ground, and they are perhaps the ones we eventually dig out of the ground. So why not manage the one we have on the surface already instead of having to go to the ground always, every time? So a lot of people are beginning to look around this and play around with things. In fact, one of the tech giants we have, Bill Gates, he's using some crazy omniprocessor technology to be able to refine toilet water so that it's very possible very soon to be able to drink water from our toilet. You can drink water from your poop.
Sewage processing, we are going to completely change the future. Everybody's going to have a great toilet.
Well, here's to everyone having a great toilet. Cheers.
Not bad.
Now guess where that came from? You just drank my shit.
It sounds so crazy and sounds so irrelevant. But few years from now, there will be regulations around digging of boreholes because it's an environmental concern. And businesses that can provide such services, managing water we have on surface level, will begin to thrive because water is on high demand. So this is crazy, and for you as a tech person, for you as a normal person, this is something very interesting. And one of the vision I have with my channel is to provide you with such interesting content. Okay, so I'll be bringing this amazing lady. She's super smart. She's going to expose us to the truth around water management and wastewater treatment. It's going to be super fun because it's heavily jovial. And for me, I really want to see how the blockchain can come into all of this and make it smart, make it amazing, make it super interesting. Okay, because this is one trending business field. It's going to be super amazing. And so why am I doing this video ahead of the podcast session? Because I want to carry every single person along. Usually in the podcast session, questions are going to be asked. I don't want to ask this question alone. I want you to be able to drop some questions you have around water management. Perhaps you have some ideas about it, you have some misconceptions, you have some questions, or you just have something you just checked today. Maybe perhaps because I talked about it today, you go on Google, check, and you have questions, you have things you want to say. I want you to leave them in the comment section below. So these are some of the things we'll be discussing during the real podcast session itself. Okay, before I leave, I really want to say also that if you want to see more of my content, do it to subscribe to this channel. Okay, it goes a long way in supporting me. And if you want more people to see this content also, do it to like the videos, because the YouTube algorithm uses the number of likes and other things to be able to make this video shown to other persons. Okay, so I'm really anticipating you subscribing to the channel, liking the video, asking your question in the comment section, and I really hope to see you in the next podcast. My name is Paul, and I'm the blockchain guy. Thank you.